Okay. Mm, Ignore this. Don't get scared. Okay. So where was I? I forgot. Trend lines. Trend lines? Yes, trend lines. So we'll see how to move upward and downward trend. Sorry, yes. So in an upward trend, I'll show you what an upward trend is. See this chart. This is an upward trend, right? This is Nifty's chart. Okay. You can see that you can clearly see. If you see a long-term chart, you can clearly see that Nifty is an uptrend from 2004 or 2003 when Nifty was at 822 levels. Now it is at around 8,000. Okay, when it was at 822 level, it rose, rose like anything every year. Okay, this is a monthly chart. Every year it rose like anything, and by 2008, in 6 years, from 800 to 6,000, that's a big jump. Okay, so we can clearly see that Nifty was in an uptrend. Okay, now suppose you are in 2008, okay, and you are looking at the weekly or monthly chart. Let's look at the weekly or monthly chart. Go to 2008. Okay, this is 2008. Now you are standing here booking your profits at 6,200 and you purchase at 6,000 and you purchase at 800. Okay, now what you can see is somehow you got to know, because you are a trading expert, you are an expert, you got to know that Nifty will retrace something. What is retracement? Retracement is when something moves so much higher, then moving much higher than those levels, it needs some rest. For resting, it will come down a bit, and if it is not coming down a bit, that means there is some issue. Okay, you normally have heard on TV also that the analysts are saying that Nifty should retrace और वो अच्छा होगा. ठीक है, no one says that market गिरेगी तो अच्छा होगा, but when it is in big uptrend and people say that it should retrace to move more higher, to move at more higher level, but respecting the supports. Now what is a support? Support is basically where market can rest, where we can expect market to not go down further. Okay, that is a support. Which is a support? Support is normally, in normal terms, support is something which we can rest upon, right? So Nifty support or any stock support is where it can rest upon and then again go higher from that level. Resistance is something which is stopping us from doing anything, right? So here also it is the same. Resistance is something which is stopping it to go at the higher level. And when it breaks its fear, when we break our fear from our resistances, we move more higher, much higher than that. This is the same scenario with stocks and indexes. When it breaks its resistance, it goes much higher than we think. So that's why we say that it Nifty at present levels should break 8930 to move to higher levels. Or we go to that level, we'll see in next sessions. But as for now, support is where it can rest and bounce back again. And if it breaks support, then there is more pain. If it doesn't break support, then it is fine. Resistance, if it break resistance, it is good. If it is not breaking the resistance, then you have to be a little bit conservative on in your approach and wait for some time, like we are doing for now. Okay, so here you got to know that Nifty will fall or Nifty will retrace, at least from a long term trend. In short term, you know that it will fall for some time. So you got to know in around July, 1st of July, and you shorted the market. So now you can see that Nifty is falling. This is what we call downtrend. Okay, from July to almost October, it fell. Okay, July to October, 3 4 months it fell. It fell good. Okay, and then it took support. Okay, let's not talk about the levels right now. Okay, so it is the uptrend and it is the downtrend, which it is which it is supporting and resisting on different levels. Okay, all right. So support and resistance level, reverse. Okay, let's leave that also for now. Now trend lines. How do we how do we get to know? Oh God, my mouse. I'll have to buy a new one. Let's talk about patterns first, then we'll go to trend lines. Okay. What are the patterns and what are the different patterns? Okay. Basically, what are patterns? First, we'll talk about what are patterns. Patterns in the normal term also, you mean to say that it is telling you some kind of shape. Okay. Pattern is some kind of shape. What is a shape? Shape is basically like when we were in school, or we were uh, like when we in our childhood memories, we used to see at the clouds and see that there is some shape forming in the clouds. Okay, so that is a pattern. And when you see something is forming in the charts also, that is a pattern. Okay, it is in very simple terms, sorry, but it is how it is. So that is basically a pattern. There are two types of pattern. Okay, one is reversal patterns, one is continuation patterns. Okay, and one of the most useful features of chart analysis is the presence of price patterns. When we look in the charts, we see trends, and how the trends are decided by those patterns. Okay, and we normally classify those categories, and we can actually forecast the prices using those patterns. That what will be the price if that patterns break out, either side, lower or higher, either side, if that breakouts, what will be the price we can get. So it is forecasting of the price. So price patterns are broken down into two groups: reversal patterns and continuation patterns. Now there are separate components in the reversal and continuation patterns. So continuation patterns, what are we'll take first the reversal patterns, but I'm just telling you the difference between the two. So reverse already crossed 3 hours. So let's call it off for today. Any queries, anything? ACC, I'll tell you, Nishant. I'll tell you personally. Okay, or we'll discuss it tomorrow also. So we are closing off right now, but we just hold on for a minute. Okay, just hold on.